Oh, same pose as the thumbnail, Derek. Well played, son. Well played. I tell you, Matt must be shaking in his boot.
Woo! No,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling podcast in the world. I am your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and boy, oh boy, let me just move that. Them two can have top billing. Boy, oh boy, do I have two megastars of arm wrestling, and they are going to go head-to-head at King of the Table over my shoulder here. I can't believe I'm saying this, Matt, and with all due respect, you're in some fine fucking form at the moment. 3 out of your last 4 super matches, you're dominating. You look a bit happier with that. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the Wildhorse, Matt Mask. How you going, Matt?
How's it going?
Oh, mate, just keen. Was very excited when I found out you two were going to pull. It's been a while since we've seen your opponent in a super match, but every time I turn on my TV, Matt Mask is winning a super match. So we're up and about. We are up and about. And then, of course, the opponent over here, the king of California. You might know him as A.W. Derek all over the social platforms. Yeah. Well, destiny might await. We might actually meet in person in 3 weeks' time. I'm talking about Derek Smith. Derek, what's going on, mate?
What is up, Jake? Man, I'm so excited. I mean, there's so many firsts for me in this. Dubai for King of the Table. I've never done that. Also, meeting Jake, and then also having a real match with Matt. I mean, I'm the only time I ever gripped up with Matt.
You've never met Jake before?
No, I've never met Jake in person.
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah. my favorite thing, I think Matt Mask and Cody Merritt have the record for the moment, Derek, of I time the pullers of instant regret when they meet me in person. They're just like, straight away, just like, oh, fuck this guy. Really? Okay. Let's stick to the podcast, mate. I can put the mute button. So they've got the quickest instant regret. But boys, before we say hi to everyone in the chat, we are here. I'm going to start with you, Derek, because it is a new format to you. King of the Table, first thing in Dubai. I want to know who was the one that gave you the call, suggested the match. Were you chasing this match? Give people a bit of a break in the fourth wall behind the scenes, how you end up pulling Matt Mask. Because it's one of those matches where we weren't looking for it, but when it was announced, we were like, you bloody beauty.
Me pulling Matt, at least on my end, is probably one of my most requested matches ever. That's the one I probably hear the most. Everybody wants to see me pull Matt. I'm guessing because we're both tall, because we're both North Americans, because I get fired up at the table and he gets fired up at the table. So probably a mixture of those things, I'm guessing. But generally, before, like in terms of pursuits, Matt's not normally ranked as super heavyweight, right? He's usually ranked as a heavyweight, so in North America. So in terms of me trying to climb that, he was on my radar, not because he's not good enough or anything like that, just because he wasn't on the list, right? And then same thing when we go East versus West. Obviously, we're going against the East, so it's not really a Matt Mask thing. I don't know. So it's just that it hasn't been something I've pursued, but only because like it wasn't towards the list I was trying to climb on, I guess. So because Matt was a heavyweight. So I mean, yeah, but I got, like I said, I've been asked about this match a million bajillion times, but it was officially Engen called me and was the one that brought it up. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. King of the Table. All right, let's do it.
So
it's been a long time coming.
So is Engen a part of the booking committee at, well, not that there's a committee, it's just a term. Is he helping book the matches at King of the Table as well?
Well, I think because I've been invited to King of the Table twice, and both times it was with like a month or less notice, and I was like, guys, and I've turned them down twice because I just wasn't ready because I'm a lazy piece of shit, I guess. And so I felt bad. So I think Don thought if Don calls me, no, Engen will get Derek to do it, like because I deal with Engen a lot. I told Don, I was like, that's not the case, man. I was like, I've been training him in pretty good shape, and it was enough time. I was like, perfect. All right, this is fine. This falls. I can do this. Let's do this. Let's do this match. So the timing was right this time. So for me.
Well, speaking of pretty good shape, where do we start? Just beat Wagner Bortolado on the right arm, even ripped the bicep off his bone. because he's that bloody strong.
Wait, Wagner
I
tore
actually
bicep?
don't. No, was
I think it was
bicep
his
or-
neck, bicep, shoulder. I don't know,
The whole
something
thing.
in this
So
vicinity.
what actually happened, Derek, and this is where you need to be worried. It actually wasn't from pulling. What happened was Wagner was still holding the peg when Matt slapped the table, and the ripple effect came
Yeah.
and exploded. So if you get pinned round one, just let go of the table and you'll be safe.
Mm.
But you beat Ron Barth last time. In all due respect, dominated Ron Barth at your last outing at King of the Table. You broke your hoodoo at East versus West, Matt. And we saw you got a bit of left arm in you these days.
Yeah, I always had a left. I just don't bring it out much, right? It hurts all the time. So it's got to be, yeah. But there's, I don't know, a few things coming up in the future with my left. So figure I'd try to start getting it ready, throwing it out there, see where we can go with it. So,
yeah, beautiful. And geez, what's it like now going into this match with Derek? You know, because like after you beat Wagner, you screamed, "I finally fucking won one." You know, finally fucking won one. You know, so now we've got a bit of Wildhorse momentum going on. How your confidence must be through the roof on this one.
No, I feel there's still a lot of work I have left to be done. Just going back, watching my match, the positions I was in, the things I was doing. There's definitely a lot more work I need to be working on. So it's taken longer than I thought, but it's progress, right? So each match, I'm slowly learning a little more about what I'm capable of doing again and where I can go with it. So it's all still kind of just figuring everything out again, right?
Yeah. So, what was it like, Bo? I'll say hi to everyone in the comments in just a moment, guys. Appreciate you jumping in there. Not many people have stood across the table from Wagner Bortolado. What was all that show and everything like when he's there and he's hitting himself in the face and he's
honestly
screaming? It looks like so much fun.
It doesn't even, I don't know, I really don't have much understand of what my opponent or anything's doing. I'm more kind of in my own little zone at the time. So it wasn't like, oh, it's Wagner. It was more just time to go to work, right? So
well, you were actually our focus of our competition. We gave a t-shirt away, and from the moment, Matt, you put your elbow on the table till 5 seconds after you won your match, if anyone correct guessed how many F-bombs you dropped during that time, they won a free t-shirt.
oh,
yeah. Because that's what we do. But that's what we do.
Did everybody
right,
underbid or what? Huh?
Sorry?
Did everybody underbid?
There was only 5, surprisingly. 5 in that time. But then your post-match interview.
That's progress. Hey? So, and Engen said I can't do commentating. Okay?
Well, mate, it's no rules are king of the table. So jump in the booth, mate. Just let the explicits fly. I don't think Dom will have a problem. But see, I told you, ex-Monster R, my 2 favorite arm wrestlers. I hope the match ends in a draw. Another match where I don't want either one to lose. But I voted for my boy Derek, which is good. Ready Bang, good test for Derek. Cracking matchup. That's from Dangerous Dan. Roy Baker saying g'day in the chat. I'm backing Derek the man. He's coming to dominate.
This is where I love. All the polls are saying I'm going to get destroyed and shit on, but my fans they speak. So the comments are saying like things like we got Derek, but all the polls say Matt's going to destroy me. It's not close.
Yeah, the stakings ain't really on your side much right now either.
Yeah, that's it. But hey, my guys are on YouTube.
So how about you tell all your buddies to put their fucking money where their mouth is, hey?
Yeah, well, let's have I'll get Armbet up while we say hi to everyone else. Yeah, because the thing in this poll, 67% are saying that Matt wins, but it's the 33% that are commenting, which is good. And White Wolf's in the chat with the Ready Fang. Solanche plays a game. Drink whenever Matt says fuck. There you go. You might be a bit drunk. I think. If it
Bottoms
happens.
up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you'd be absolutely smashed. What else have we got? Quickly, people in the comments. Stoked for this match. Happy to see Derek at King of the Table. Was that always on your bucket list, Derek?
Yeah,
to go to King of the Table?
Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully this is just the beginning. I've been talking to Don a lot lately, actually, and he wants to try to utilize some of my other skills as well moving forward. And so hopefully this is the beginning of something beautiful.
Look, even though it puts me out of a job, but it makes sense to book you and Ray in a match every King of the Table and then commentate afterwards.
I'm down.
I mean, it puts me out of a job.
I would. I'll commentate with you, Jake. Never taking your place.
That's all right. Derek saying hi to everyone in the chat. Derek, someone's saying it's Matt Masks. Yeah. Oh, I like that. We got I'm so happy for you. Always a pleasure to watch you at the table. A lot of love for both of you guys. Derek, how's the body feeling now? How's the last 3 or 4 weeks of prep for this match been going?
It's been going pretty well. I'm actually really light for me. Not Matt light, you know what I mean? He's a little guy, but I'm like 330, which for like when I pulled Tom Nelson, I was 370. Like usually I go to East or West around like 350. I'm around 330, but all my gym numbers are as good as they were when I went and pulled Medi when I was like 20 pounds heavier. So things are good. Things are good. It's just dialing in the game plan and stuff for Matt, and options that hopefully are there, and trying to get all that stuff ready as much as I can. But I mean, I was on the track to prep for April, so I was supposed to be East or West April, and they said it's still hopefully going to be the plan. So that's what I was prepping for. But I'm in pretty good shape. So things are good. Things are moving. Things are moving well.
Ooh.
Light, quick. I'm agile. I'm fast, real fast, all over the place.
Just like a linebacker, 330 pounds. And how much are you weighing, Matt?
I'm light. I've been light the last fucking couple months, pretty much. Like, been trying to eat, trying to gain weight. Still sitting right around that 245. Like, I'll eat like a savage to try to hit 250 for when I do weigh-ins at East versus West. But yeah, I'm naturally a 240 to 245 pound dude. So it's I don't know why I keep getting these fucking monsters. Everybody wants me to pull fucking monsters all the time. I don't really give a fuck. I'll pull anybody. But it's like it's probably easier for me to weigh in at 231 and pull the 105 than it is for me to gain weight and cut 2 pounds to pull 253. So
well, you are deceptively big. Like, I remember at the last King of the Table, like when you stood up, I was like, what do you mean you're only like 115 kilos, 120 kilos? Like, you're very...
I was only like 113 kilos. Like,
yeah.
So...
But you look...
But like, even when I pulled Wagner, I was 112 kilos. Like, it's... Yeah. So it's like, it seems like I'm giving up 90 pounds on every fucking person that stands across the table from me, but I really don't care. So
how do you look meaner with a clean shaven face, man? It's like you look meaner somehow. I thought you look more young and
maybe I'm tired and my eyes look like 2 pistols in a snowbank. That might have something to do with it, but
could Derek being one of his daughter's boyfriends and like, oh, hi, Dad, this is my boyfriend so-and-so, and like Matt's looking across from you. Like, I'm scared and I'm married. Like, I'd be terrified going to Matt's house. That's for sure.
I'm a pussycat.
Yeah. What for the super chat? Thank you very much. He says, Matt, so right. Derek, you're not missing a goddamn thing, mate. Here, 2 of my favorite feckin' pullers. One with the mouth of a sailor, like me, huge respect, and Derek. What's up, Matt? What's up, Derek?
Then there's Derek.
My mom is gonna hate. My mom's like really anti-cursing, and she is gonna. I know after the match, no matter what, she's like, I don't like him. She's gonna
tell her to put it on mute. Or it's funny. I got this guy. He's like awesome fucking dude, James. He's doing bunch of my editing and stuff on my videos for me, and both of his parents are actually actually like ministers of the church. And he's doing all these videos and editing them for me. And she ends up watching it sometimes. And she keeps telling, she's like, she's like, that man, he sure swears a lot, but I really like him, So, yeah. So both of them are ministers. So tell your mom to suck it up, Derek.
I'll let her know, Mom. I don't even know what I'm walking into here.
Oh, wow. If that doesn't sell pay-per-views. Uncle John, when you watch this later, chuck that on a T-shirt. Tell your mum to suck it up. And then we'll quote Matt Mast there. But you are right, Matt. I'll just pop it up on the screen here. That is the State Kings right there. Matt sold out, but Derek still got a little bit to go. And if you chuck $10 on our man Derek, you win $7.14. And it's not a shutout stake. Not bad. No, it's not.
What? You sound surprised. Like it should be a shutout stake, Jake. Because
every time I jump on Stake Kings, it's a shutout stake. So that's why I am up there. Derek, why is it taking you so long in between super matches? We really enjoy seeing you compete, and just with the way arm wrestling's going at the moment, we want more. Let's just say we all want more Big D, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. It's not like I'm purposely doing it. I've been really trying to focus on East versus West and getting ready for those matches and hanging on Engen's word and waiting for that. And I've been hit up by other promotions, but a lot of times it's like I said, it's like less than a month's notice, and they're like, "Hey, you want to come pull Murtala Azanov like next week or this and that?" And I don't know, but I kind of I'm lazy, man. I'm lazy, and so I need like a goal, like a date and a time, and then I'm all right. Here we go. Time to start prepping, and it shouldn't be this way. I understand. It should not be this way, but it is this way, right? And so when people hit me up short notice, I'm like, dude, I'm not ready right now. I was planning for this month, and now you're hitting me up for a month later. So the timing hasn't worked out a bunch, and that's my fault. I should just, you stay ready, you don't got to get ready, right? That saying. So, my main goal is trying to climb that card and do as best I can and show up at another level each time I go, and just kind of, I guess focus on East versus West for the most part, to be honest. But left arm, I'm down. I want to go compete in some tournaments, have some fun with it. I mean, I think I'm ranked higher left-handed in North America than I'm right-handed right now, and I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. I need to compete more. It's true. It's a lot of adrenaline, man. I don't know if my heart can take competing like that much, man. Screaming and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, come on now. Well,
I don't know, man. His blood pressure must be high.
Talk to us, Derek, about round one. How is round one going to go? Tell us exactly how it goes, and then I'll get Matt's response from it.
One of the things that's kind of tripping me out about this match is, and obviously with all due respect to Matt, I was thinking about my super matches I've had, my pro super matches, and I've never arm wrestled anybody that's been fired up, or vocally fired up, I guess you'd say, right? They were all like internally and like kind of quiet, right? And I don't storm around the stage a lot, like Matt or Wagner, like very loud, but I get very intense on the person, right? And then I'll start screaming. When I scream on the table, it feels like exhaust. Like I got to let something out real quick, or I'm going to blow up. So I just like a little yell, but I'm really focused on the person. So I've never had anybody that's like that across me. So I'm kind of wondering how that's going to go. I'm assuming it's just I'm going to get fired up, and Matt's going to get fired up, and it's just going to get me more fired up. I'm assuming that's going to be what happens, but I'm not sure. Because I can't imagine in that moment being like, oh God, oh no. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like, yeah, let's fucking get it, Matt. And I'm going to be screaming at him probably. Right. And that's probably what's going to happen, I'm guessing. Well, unless you're asking like in terms of like technically what's going to happen on the table, or are you talking about just mindset?
Absolutely. I want it all.
Matt's going to bang into a hook. Right. And then I'm going to slam in there with him. We're going to go shoulder to shoulder, and we're going to see what snaps first. I don't know, man. Who knows? Matt's probably coming up with game plans, how to deal with my long arm, maybe some high knuckle posting top roll, or some press. He's been flop pressing a little bit lately. He went knuckles up against Frank Lamparelli a little bit. So he's been getting way more versatile on the table and finding ways to get things done. So trying to just assume Matt's going to do a traditional low hand out, like it's probably not the case. You know what I mean? So to predict exactly what's going to happen first round is going to be tough. So I'm just trying to get some of the fundamentals down and ready to have some answers for the problems, but not go too far outside my zone where I like to be. But preferably, if everything works my way, Stonewall, first round, boom, he hits into a brick wall, everything collapses. I freak out and start screaming and lose my mind, foul immediately because I just don't even know how to pin anymore. I'm so excited that he fell underneath my hand, and I'm just like, oh, and I start losing my mind, and then we restart, and then I crush him. That's hopefully what happens.
There you go. What do you think of that, Matt?
I think he's got quite the imagination.
That's a ridiculous question. I don't know what that first round. I said, all right, perfect. Hopefully that's what happens. That's
seems to me like there's a lot more thoughts going through your head, and your mouth can only keep up to so fucking much of it because it's all fucking piling up, and you don't really know what the fuck you want to say, right?
That's true. That's a ridiculous question.
Have you gone in, Matt? I mean, because you've been quite busy the last 3 or 4 months. Is it just do what Matt Mask does, or do you like to, I might check out a bit of Derek footage and see where he moves? Or you're like, nah, this is working. I'm riding or dying with this.
I've seen Derek pull quite a bit, so I got a pretty good idea on where he's going to be going. But you don't ever really know how it actually feels or where the guy's strengths are until you actually grip up. You may think they're going in one direction and, if I can just control this is great, but then you don't realize that his index fingers are so much stronger or something else is in play to it, right? So it's kind of, I got a game plan. More with me, it's just kind of going where I think I'm feeling comfortable right now. Some areas I want to work on that I'm adjusting as well. So it'll all be kind of just feel it out. Probably be my regular first round, feel them out, see what happens, let them get a win, and then I'll try to adjust from there, right? So, but we'll see what fucking happens. Hopefully I can come out of the gates a little more hotter as opposed to waiting to get an adjustment and feel where an opponent is going. So like it was different when I pulled Ron. I had pulled Ron many times in the past, so I knew where he was going. These last couple opponents, like I'm not really going in and just firing for my shit. I'm kind of trying to feel everybody out because I don't really know where their strengths are. So it's going to be more kind of trying to focus on my thing as opposed to trying to feel him out as much. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. So
well, I just hope it's a match.
Few things up my sleeve I want to try to use to maybe see if it'll work in my favor, but we'll see what happens.
Ooh, magic tricks, Derek. Magic tricks. Well, I hope it's a match because I was as excited for Ron versus Matt as I was for John and Vivoda at the last kick of the table. And after round 1, I was like, if I was a cartoon, my heart would have come out because, like, every time you type in Ron Barth versus Matt Mask, it's an awesome battle every time. And then, yeah, you just went and whomped him. Absolutely whomped Ron.
Well, I saw you going with Ron in Vegas the other week. Was that like fresh or fresh? You guys gripping up because you were like controlling him like nothing.
Well, I think he had a little bit more. I think he had pulled with a couple people prior that day before I got there. I don't think it was fresh, right? So, and like I wasn't even fresh either. Like I was right at the end of my kind of training session shit where I was beat right to fuck before my resting period before I went to Istanbul, right? So it's kind of
it was right before your match. Okay. Yeah.
So have you been getting on the stem cells, Matt?
Every fucking opportunity I can get.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
Where have you been getting them?
I've been getting them in my dick. Getting them. I didn't get no P shots yet. No. No, it's mostly concentrating in the brachialis. I had some major brachialis issues. My elbow was really flaring up. I think a lot of it was to do with when I had dislocated it with Jerry. It ended up getting really inflamed. The caps on my elbows were inflamed as fuck after I had pulled Sergey. So I got a bunch of shit done in there. My thumb was bothering me, so I'd got my thumb done, my wrist, up in my outer side of my bicep, in my bicep. Pretty much everything from here down has gotten something, right? So,
jeez.
So it's feeling, and everything's all kind of starting to really take its effect now. Like even after the Lamparelli match, it was like I didn't honestly, like if I had gotten even close to that position any time 7 years fucking prior to that, especially after I had pulled Jerry, my elbow would have fucking blown up. Even just coming forward felt like my elbow was going to blow up every single time I'd go to attempt it. So it was, yeah, the fact that he was reefing the fuck on it and nothing let go. Everything felt, it felt like it was wore out after the match, and I was tender for a couple days, but there was no significant pain in it, where a week I was able to get right back into training, not full force, slowly work it up. But so it's, like shit's starting to come together. It's more trying to figure out what I'm capable of again. So because shit for so many years, this would pile up, then I'd have to revamp everything. And then this would pile up. Okay, I'd have to switch to a low hand. And oh, fuck, this would pile up. I can't fucking go anymore. I got to cap my finger to help protect my finger, right? So it's, everything was kind of readjusting to everything. I'd blow a pec. So I'd be like, okay, I can't do much side pressure. I got to contain more back before I can drive side and make sure I got everything. So it's kind of, everything's starting to feel like it's healed up again. So I'm having the option of doing shit that I was able to do when I was 20 that I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing then. And I got a little more of an idea now. So we're starting to slowly come back in. Right.
Yeah. So, beautiful.
And I feel the best way to get to where I want to be is just keep hitting them fucking matches, taking them matches, any challenge that gets put towards me instead of, I need more time. It's like, fuck that, let's just keep doing it, right? So it's, so that's kind of where I'm going with it. So, and I feel like shit's finally starting to fucking fall together for me, and I'm starting to get a little momentum. I'm starting to get some W's in places where people didn't think I was going to get W's and shit. So it's, like I'm not where I feel I should be and not where I want to be yet, but the progress is really starting to happen. So, and like the amount of shit I've done in the last fucking couple months and the places I've gone, throwing my name out there and doing whatever the fuck comes my way when I was capable of within contract reason, then I'm jumping on it. Like I don't really feel like taking a step back from somebody that has been sitting on their ass for 6 fucking months waiting for the right time to get ready. Right. So it's, so this is, I'm fucking talking about you, Derek.
Glad you're listening, Derek.
You ain't fucking coming in. You ain't gonna fucking take any of the hard fucking work I've been fucking trying to put my body through for the last fucking 4 fucking months.
I've put in so much work.
And nothing's fucking coming from me to you. So,
woo! I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, I've already started to work on putting you in a bad place in my mind. So. So if you see me eye fucking you from across the room, you know what's going on.
Good.
So, be ready.
Good.
I love it. Let me get to a few comments, guys. Niagara Slammers, thank you very much, mate. Huge supporter of the show, dropping a 70 peaks on me, saying great work, Jake. Ready, bang. Well, great work to these two for giving up their time. And also buy the pay-per-view. Link is in the description. I'll be there. These two will be there, jaw jacking and wrist cracking. It's going to be a brilliant match. White Wolf dropping the hammer again. Says, Derek, you get a curl up in a fetal position and diet. Matt's first table slap and a serial killer glare. Jake, get the warm blankets and comfort animals ready.
All right, White Wolf. I'll remember that. All right.
This match is the only match to watch at King.
White Wolf is a OG Wildhorse fan, so
he's in my chat every week. That's my boy. I've hung out with him in person. All right.
And another one, a super sticker. Unfortunately, stickers don't come up on this one, so I do apologize. But thank you very much again, Niagara Slammers. He's got a nice cuddly teddy bear. Thank you very much, Niagara Slammers. Really appreciate it, my guy. I'll leave that one up there. Start with you, Derek. Back on the big stage again, which myself, I'm always celebrating your victories and things like that. Very happy for you. Because now there's, I think, 6 or 7 matches on the card, and you've been involved in East versus West, where there's 39. Where do you like to be on the card as a competitor? So just say you've got no extra duties, like no commentating, no bits and pieces. Where do you like to be? And Matt, I'd like your thought as well after this.
Generally, Engen was putting me early in the cards because he also wanted me to commentate and things like that. Also, since I'm not a headline match, usually earlier in the card. I've actually grown to like that. One, watching, I want to cheer for the guys, the other guys in the card, especially at East vs. West for other Team West guys. So I like that I'm kind of done out of the way, and now the rest of whatever energy I've left can go towards that, right? I like that. I wouldn't sit there. If my match was like middle of the card or later in the card, then I want to watch the matches and be excited. I love arm wrestling, right? And so that would kind of be hard to control my energy leading into my match. So I like having it early. I'm okay having it early and not waiting around too long. I guess I've kind of gotten used to it. And plus the nerves or excitement, and I'm just trying to contain everything up until the match, and it's hard to just keep it all bottled up and stuff. And I just want to kind of get it over with, I think. So probably earlier for me.
Earlier? What about you, Matt?
I prefer in the mid-range area. Prefer in the mid. Don't want to sit around all day waiting to be the last match to go up, all that pressure and fucking anxiety, everything else throughout it. I don't want to be the first crack to the fucking barrel either. I'd like to sit back, enjoy a couple matches, feel the atmosphere out, feel the crowd out. If I can watch the refs, see how they're setting people up, what you're able to get away with, when their ready goes are coming, you know what I mean? So there's a little bit to it. And then also helps seeing a couple matches, getting your own blood going, seeing where you want to go, right? So it's just gets a little more momentum, right?
Yeah, interesting. See, Matt, I would have thought you would have loved to have gone first, go in there, whoop some ass, and chill out for the night.
Yeah, Arm Wars, I had the option. They wanted me and Kyle Hutchins to go initially first.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'd rather not. They wanted us to go like second or third last or whatever. And I was like, they gave me the option. So let's do this first because it was cold outside and the sun was up. I was like, I'd rather not be doing this at night. So, but
Were you want to?
I missed that.
What's that?
When did you pull him?
Just before I pulled Gundy. Well, earlier that day.
Were you one of the MGM matches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it still hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be for legal reasons.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what happened?
I fucking dusted him.
Oh, you crushed him?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Wait,
felt kind of bad actually, but
it was righty?
Lefty.
Oh, lefty. Oh.
Yeah, his right's injured still. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go. Couple of quick questions. Derek, we still going bowling later tonight, says Wildhorse.
No, go bowl by yourself, White Wolf. Get out of here.
And two legends, Alex McDonald, you're a legend as well. You've been a banger for 16 months being a superstar. Derek, when is the Dave Chafee match? It's been years in the making. We want it.
I've always wanted. I've never gripped up with Dave. See, I met him, but we've never even joked around on the table or anything like that. So I've just been interested in feeling because he's kind of slow, I'm kind of slow, and like I just always wondered what that'd feel like. And so, I mean, maybe me and Dave. I don't know. He has a big match with Vitaly. We probably won't end up getting on the table, but it'd be nice to just grip up with him. And I'll take a match with him just to see how it goes. Obviously, Dave would be the favorite, whatever. But I don't know. I just, for some reason, something tells me to try that with Dave. I don't know what it is. I just want to try. Maybe it's because he lost or whatever, but I know it's styles and matchups and he had injuries and things. So I don't know. But I've always wanted to grip up with Dave and give it a go and see.
Yeah. Now, Matt, with your so-called nephew is pulling at the event as well. If Devin claims to be your big brother, well then Auden. Auden's pulling. Would you rather have your match done and then watch Auden, or will Auden, like watching his match, fire you up for your match?
It doesn't really matter wherever it lies on the card. So
yeah, beauty. And then the main event I want to talk to you both about, because it's almost like history repeating itself, because when Dave and Vitaly was announced, and Matt, I'll start with you. When Dave and Vitaly was announced, everyone wrote it off and said, rubbish, king of the table is stupid, blah, blah, blah. Turned out to be a bloodbath and one of the best matches of all time. Do you think history will repeat itself, Matt?
I don't know. I don't really know. It's hard to say where Dave is right now. I think Vitaly's on a projectile going up right now. I think he's taking shit a lot more serious. He's back into training full tilt. I know Dave's trying to train. He's getting some shit done with the stem cells and everything else, but I know he's still been having issues with his neck. So I don't know. Like if Dave can come in where his neck isn't affecting him in any way, yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be a fucking war and a bloodbath just because the amount of power that Dave Jaffe can fucking generate is absolutely insane. But I don't really know where he is with his neck right now. So like I got to chat with him a little bit in Vegas. And he's saying that it's not the best, but if he's accepting a match with Vitaly, maybe them stem cells are starting to kick in and work again, right? So because he ended up getting some more work done to his neck. So we'll see. Like I know he just came off of that loss against Kalashnikov with his left, but it's his left. Like Dave Jaffe has never been known for having a left arm. It's like I
think it was 3 years in between left arm matches.
So you can't even really base it off of how his neck is feeling based off how he did with his left arm because it was his left, right? So his left and his right are completely night and day, right? So
yeah, absolutely. And what are your thoughts, Derek, on this being your main event on the debut of King of the Table?
I mean, it's pretty much spot on what Matt said. I mean, it's kind of the question is where's Dave at? Obviously, Vitaly's looking real good right now. Is Dave going to have? I mean, if they're in a match, it's probably going to look similar to the last match. It's probably Dave out here, and it's going to get wild and crazy. But yeah, is he in a good enough shape right now? I'm not reading into the like the Camille loss and stuff. I think Dave just literally tried to hold Camille's press with his whole body, which is a little bit wild. So I think Dave still has horsepower in there, but I mean, is he healthy enough to access all of it? Is he in a good headspace for it? I mean, we'll see. It definitely has potential to be crazy, right? And they get carried out on a stretcher. Didn't Vitaly left on a stretcher last time, I think, when they pulled? Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he almost collapsed on me after the match. Dave was knackered on the table. Yeah, Dave was bleeding on me, and Vitaly almost crushed me because I was like, right, can I get you for an interview? And he just went, poof, and then just lied on the ground. And yeah, 2 of the King of the Tables I've been to, oxygen's been given.
Well, that's wild. And then also, I'm so jealous of this stem cell shit. How come I haven't got hit up for any stem cells? I see everybody else I know going to get all these free stem cells. I'm over here at home aching.
Don't you live around the corner as well from Vegas? Aren't you just like up the road?
It's like 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go for about another 5 or so minutes. I'm going to bust through some questions. Also, I need all of your predictions in the comments right now. Is it going to be the Wildhorse Matt Master continue his fine form that he's in at the moment? He is looking good. Or is it one of everybody's favorite arm wrestler?
I'm eating potato chips.
Derek Smith. Getting in there.
Someone in the chat said Derek's going to pay for not working hard. What? Matt says he's working hard, so suddenly Derek's not working hard. This is bull, man. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
You know what the
internet's working right now, actually, motherfucker. Right? I'm sitting on a fucking drilling rig right now. Working.
People are.
Looks like you're at home.
I just got home. I was running
with your fucking jacked fucking SpongeBob poster in the background and a fucking mini Christmas tree.
Don't you ever disrespect that shredded cheese? It's a big block.
Like Christmas is over, bud.
No, I still got a present for you, man.
It's almost fucking February. So do I. I got the pea shot. Remember?
Oh Jesus. You know what's funny is Jake. You didn't bring this up. So his nephew Auden, and Whisper's on my team, right? I taught him how to arm wrestle. He's on my arm wrestle.
Whisper's so fucked. Like. I don't think you understand.
This is a weird match for me because Auden's a lot bigger.
Like I probably maybe have 10 fucking pounds on Auden right now. Kid's a fucking monster.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna fucking go in there and he's gonna grab fucking the Whisperer.
Oh, he's not gonna go like this. I'll tell you this much. He's not gonna go like this.
All my fucking winnings from Wagner. This is how confident I am that Auden is gonna fucking embarrass Whisper. Don't tell him this because he may not show up. But I fucking took all my fucking winnings from Wagner and I bet everything on fucking Auden. Because this motherfucker's doubling up, right? Because it's Auden all fucking day. So,
what do you think? Stick up for your teammate, Derek. What's the go?
He knows it's true.
It is a bit of a mismatch. Seeing that Auden's a lot bigger than ET. ET has trouble getting above 160. Like trouble. He's a way smaller dude. Auden just frame-wise and weight-wise. And stylistically, like it's a rough one. But
No,
if
back up
Odd
your
does
buddy.
what Matt says, if Odd does this with ET, hey, we'll have a match. We'll definitely have a match for sure. If he goes palm up and he starts getting in there with ET, we'll see. ET's really strong in there. He's really strong. So I would love that time. But I think On's going to be.
Well, you heard that, Auden?
What's that?
Yeah. Keep talking.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to see On slam in there with ET. I want to see that. For sure.
I love it. It's going to be.
I'll be there in ET's corner for sure.
Yeah, it'll be very. Yeah, this will be the only time we'll be able to get this match because ET struggles to put on weight and Auden's going for super heavyweight. He's eating everything in sight, so it'll go in there. All right, some quick questions. Will Matt compete at East versus West 12? Just gotta wait.
He's 1 month at a time.
Yeah, he'll probably have about 9 super matches before then, which I love.
Yeah, me too.
It'll be great. Derek, do you bench press regularly?
Yeah.
There you go. And RIP to Chase.
Me, I don't. If you wanted to know, I don't. I don't fucking bench press fucking nothing. I push myself out of fucking bed in the morning. That's the only fucking chest shit I do. If you wanted to know. I don't know if he gave a fuck or not, but
no, who cares? Who cares? Give your answers. Matt, do you have a walkout song picked out?
yeah, the Dawn has one picked for me already.
There you go. What about you, Derek?
Dawn sent me one as well, but the crowd here, the YouTube channel, they have a song picked that they really want me to walk out to. So we're working on it. We're tossing around ideas. I don't want to fuck with my head. That's the thing, is that like everybody wants to do this wild stuff. Cowboy hat, boots, rope, like all this stuff, tame the wild horse. But at some point, like I still have to be focused and like do a match. You know what I mean?
That'll be so fucking embarrassing if you come out dressed like that and get your ass handed to you. Hey?
Yeah, if you come out to like My Little Pony theme song and then get whooped. Like if you're not in the trolling game.
But if you guys YouTube or Google Matt Masters, Derek Smith, you'll see our old match. It was really close. It was neck and neck, and this is like 7 years ago, guys.
We pulled.
You remember at the WAL thing in the parking lot at the Supercross? Way back in the day, out in California at the Supercross, there was a big Tom Nelson. Everybody was there, and me and you gripped up, and Devin was there, Matt and Travis, and they needed matches just to go on stage. And since I was big and you were big, we gripped up and we did a fake match because Matt was way too much for me at that point. And so we did like a fake match, and we were going back and forth. I think I pinned him once or twice. He pinned me once or twice, just for the crowd that was standing there if they wanted to see something. But everybody brings that up all the time because it pops up if you Google Derek Smith and Matt Mask.
See how close he was then? Picture how good he is now.
Yeah.
Okay?
A little bit different.
Get on stage and vote for your boy.
Pounds heavier at this point. A little bit different.
Matt, have you ever closed a COC 3.5?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
No.
I close it. I close it on my stream.
Like this.
There we go. Wildhorse all day. Matt Mask will continue to rank horsepower. Yeah, Derek needs to work hard like Matt does. Jeez, they're getting stuck into ya. Wow. I'm heading the State Kings right now. A lot of people going with Auden as well. Everyone agreeing with you there. There's just too much. What else have we quickly got before we wrap up the show? Derek, who do you want to pull after King of the Table? Do you have anyone in sight?
No. I mean, even if I get the East vs. West card with Devin Levon, they still don't have a name for me. So I'm trying to get strong and get ready in general strengths. But so no. I mean, in North America, there's a list, but if and when that happens, I don't know. I still got to beat Austin Jaggers and get that back. Tim wants a rematch at some point, I'm sure. They took Todd Hutchings off the supers category, but I still kind of want to pull Todd Hutchings. I don't really want to touch Jerry. I don't want to touch Devin. Michael Todd, I don't know where he's at right now. So, yeah. And then there's always the Corey West thing. But internationally, there's that list is ridiculous. It's kind of like who Engham's going to pick or throw at me. They're all crazy,
Do you have any, Matt? Because I know you're just like Hello, done. Lock it in. Don't even tell me his name. I'm there. I'll pull. Do you have like a couple of dream wins that you wouldn't mind just getting?
Well, there's a few I'd like to get some do-overs with, but
yep.
Like, like obviously the last couple of years, there's every one of those I'd like to redo again, but especially start to feel a little more better back into my norm again. But yeah, I really don't care. After this match, I'll probably get on the phone with Engen and just talk to him, just see what the strategy is. Like maybe discuss options of possibly dropping a 231 pound, maybe go after that one, or just concentrate on next group in that fucking 253 pound class, right? So like I definitely feel even at 253, I should be higher than what I am in that 253. And, and I really don't think 231 would be a hard cut for me. So that can always be an option too, right? So,
do it. Oh, Matt Mask in the 231s. I love it. I love it. And I think everyone do. But guys, if you can, please thank my two awesome guests for giving up their time. They are taking each other on. They're going to go head to head. They're going to smash each other like wild buffaloes. But the only way you can see it is at King of the Table 10, the 10th one. Who would have thought? After the very first one, we're getting our 10th installment of King of the Table. You're getting the King of California, Derek Smith, taking on the Wild Horse, Matt Mask. I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely excited for this match. Thank you for everyone that's been watching. I'm about to head off to Norway, but most importantly, Matt and Derek, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on, Jake. Actually, I didn't know I needed this so badly. I've been having a little trouble finding some anger or get real excited, like that. But being on here with Matt,
did I hit a chord there? Hey,
oh man, it's kind of I'm getting real hyped up now. Like thank you, because I've been like, you get in that little phase, you're a little worried, how's this gonna go? But now like the adrenaline and anger is starting to. Yeah, that's great.
If I were in your position, Derek, because my mum's actually looking after my daughter in the next room and she's tattooed on my arm, I would just be clipping that bit of Matt Mask.
Well, we've all seen Matt. We've all seen Matt pull forever, and it's weird looking at him as a competitor. I mean, as an opponent. I mean, no, you know what I mean? Like, so I've been like trying to look more that way, but yeah, it's just I have a ton of respect for Matt. No Matt for a super long time, and like obviously he's a monster and all these things. But so that's why it's kind of maybe been hard. So because I have so much respect for him, it's kind of been hard to find that but I'm starting to get it now, so I'm excited.
There it is. Beautiful. All right, guys, thank you very much. Make sure you go over to Arm Wrestling, Derek's channel, and subscribe there if you haven't already. And, of course, the Wild Horse and Matt Mask. Get over there. They're both linked in the description. Make sure you subscribe to their channels as well. I'm the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I'm out of here, and we will see you in 3 weeks' time. King of the Table.